Wait. Cool. Oh, I might have forgotten something. I might have forgotten something kind of important. Give me just a moment. Oh no. Yeah. Oh dear. You know, sometimes I'm just so out of it, I forget myself.
And I feel like I'm doing something that becomes me, and I don't know, it's cool. Take care, remember that you're loved. Bye. The principle of conserving energy is such an important factor. Like your body just always assumes like conserving energy is the first most important thing, and then you basically have to like send in the proper.
Hi. This is Stay, your emotional support animal. I am very much trying to become myself right now. That is very true. Hello. This is Stay, your guy. It's me. This is the guy. This is what you all came here for. This whatever is happening here. Hello. Goat gets here. Also goat immediately goes away. The goat goes and the goat goes away. Yes. Hello. Let me scroll back up.
Hello, sweet goat boy.
Sweet goat boy. Hello, sweet bogo 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 bogo. Connie, congrats on being first. Suba, congrats on the sing mode. I hope my humming and stuff was amenable. Hi, Lankorudududu. Hello, how are you doing? Adventure Emily, hi. Hello. Trucking, you should do your truck driving simulator. It would be an interesting experiment. Like, I'm not much of a yapper. Maybe I should, like, give it a shot. Like, just do something so mind-numbingly meditative that I just, like, have, like, you know, it's not like I wouldn't have a choice. I would have to, like, really try to just let my mind wander, you know? Like, it would be interesting. I feel like I would have to try that without a live audience, you know? And just kind of try and get into the zone and start blabbing. You know, like some kind of, like, you know, one of those therapy sessions? You know, like, I don't know if that's still, like, something they do. I think that was, like, a Sigmund Freud thing, where he would just ask them to, like, keep talking and, you know, just keep you know, following that train of thought. And then, you know, as soon as, like, they stumble over their words and they start being, like, hesitant and stuff, like, you know, then it would be like, oh, are we getting to something that they are struggling with, you know, some deeply rooted issue or something, I don't know. But yeah, as like a stream concept, I don't feel confident enough in that. Hi there, Kate. How are you doing? And Rev, hello. We're singing about Chivapchichi now. Sure, I don't remember what I was singing about. I was just producing sounds. I was doing a little scat, you know? Like a good goat. Producing scat to you. God. You know, Freud would have, like, a really bad time with me because he would keep being like, is the reason why you're struggling with this right now that, like, there's some deeply rooted issue? And I'm just like, no, I just keep forgetting words. That's just all there is to it. Yeah, Papa, great song, thank you. Lurk, not here, trust, okay. Man, I wish Dami was here. Dami, you know, Dami is always so cute. Always has, like, such nice thoughts, so creative stuff. Like, you know, it's... Those were the days when Dami was still with us. Anyway, hi there, Aizen. How are you doing? Does he know that we hear him? Yeah. Scuba time. Hi there, Delazar. Sweet good boy. Sweet good boy. Sweet good boy. Sweet good boy. Boy. Not really. Kind of wanted you to sing your own theme song because it's beautiful. The other song is good though. Aw. Man, this song is so hard to sing to though. I guess. Maybe I just need to... Maybe I'm just pushing myself too hard. Maybe I'm just expecting myself to like come up with a lyric for like every little note and stuff. But, like that's not how songs are supposed to work. Like I'm actually not a big fan of like when people take songs that don't have lyrics and then they put lyrics to them and they just hit like all of the same notes as the melody line. Like I feel like they, you know, the song already has a melody line, right? I feel like they should find a way to add a new line in there that harmonizes with the melody line in some way, but also doesn't always have to be at the same time as the melody line. I know. Of course, that's, you know, pretty hard to do because the song is already complete. But I don't know. I mean, 8-Bit Drummer. You know 8-Bit Drummer? He does, you know, Ignacio? She sings the music and stuff. Hi. Hello. Thank you. I was not expecting a raid again. Hello. Oh. I throw a thinking egg at you. A thinking egg. A thinking egg. That's a highly advanced egg. Like, holy crap. Hi. Hello. A thinking egg. Oh wait. Is it like one of those things you
God damn it! I can't believe that there are two of me inside me. Okay, so my opinion on this is, me too.
Someone had particular purposes for clipping that moment. Think about this egg. I would rather not, honestly. There are two of me inside me, and is it one of those? Is it one of those, like, one of them always lies and one of them always tells the truth things? Is that what it is? Or is it because you're a wolf? Does a wolf have a wolf inside of it? Does a wolf have more than one wolf inside of it? Actually, you know what? That's a good point. Like having one of those always lies and one of them always tells truth things inside of you. That's so real, isn't it? Right? Like one of them is anxiety and the other one is just you know, what you actually want. And the anxiety is like, yeah, no, go away with that. Wanting things is scary. Trying is the first step to failing. And the other one is Jake the dog saying, trying is the first step to being sort of good at something. Or something like that. There's a wolf mind inside the wolf body. I guess so. I don't know. I don't like making that distinction too much. Have I told you that I upgraded my bicycle? You've told us about the process, yes. let me. Nasu, what do you think? What do you think about when people take a song that doesn't have lyrics, and then they add lyrics to it, where they just put the lyrics, like they just repeat the melody line with exactly the same melody and put a syllable to each note and stuff, right? I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. I kind of like that too. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess it can be nice. I don't know. Part of me, I don't know what it is about it. I guess, like I said, like, it depends on how you do it, probably, yeah. I would just hope that, like, people could, like, find a different melody to, like, kind of counter melody. I don't know. That's horrendous, except for when it's done deliberately, like a meme song or something. Oh, I wouldn't say horrendous, but it's like one of those things that I hear and I'm like, just like, It is definitely difficult, yeah. Also, it's like, I don't know, I think it just most of the time doesn't work that well because, like, the song wasn't written for that, The song was written to have, like, not words attached to it. The song is written to have, like, the melody be just like the melody as played by the instrument that it is. By the way, this is Tayu, your emotional support animal. I'm like a mental health content creator or something, by the way, hello. For YouTuber, whatever. What up? So, yeah, we started talking about this because, like, I have the sing mode redeem, which every day I think, like, oh god, I'm gonna have to abolish that. It's always so stressful. Like, then I feel the need to, like, sing to this melody that's playing in the background, which, by the way, is my official theme song that was composed for me by the same person who composed Negnas's theme song. What was the name? Marbles. What was the first name? What was the first part of the name? Something Marbles. Marbles. And yeah, it's just really hard to sing to because it's so slow. And Raining Marbles, yes, Raining Marbles. And I don't know. I just had the realization that, like, I don't know. I could like try and just, like, really get into the groove of the song and then try to just, not feel the need to voice every single melody note thing. I'm very good with, like, music terminology, by the way. But just, like, I don't know. How do you sing to music like this? I need to figure that out. That's honestly, like, a nice challenge. Yeah. Also, hi. I'm gonna say hi to everyone now. Lion Suffix, hello. Mapu, hello. Weird Bookshelf, hello. Negnasu, hi. Empai desu. 3 in a row, right? Like, wow, you're too kind to me. Thank you so much. Alpha Trollius, hello again. 15 spoons, so many spoons. Thank you for the very deep heart. Hello. You just happen to be on. I'm always on at this time. I'm sure I have so many other people to rate too. I'm just a little goat. I'm just sitting here, very lazy with throwing people at raids and rotating who I rate. I mean, I guess I'm grateful for that. So I don't mind. So many people here for Go Time. Go Time? Oh, hi there, baby Blondie. Hi. Hello. Think about this egg. I already read that. Not advanced at all. Right, wait. What is the thinking egg? Is it like one of those things that, like, you like kind of put into the palm of your hand and then you, like, swirl it around with, like, well, that's not an egg, that's a marble. That's like a really big marble. Like, if that rained on you, you would die. Probably. Yes? Oh, it is. Okay. I've been just kind of popping in and out of the stream because, like, I've been doing stuff and stuff. Thinking eggs make me mad. Why? Is it because you think too much and then you start thinking about things that make you mad? How's the art been going? It hasn't started yet. By the way, for everyone who's new here, let me explain what we're doing. In fact, I have a thing for explaining what we're doing today. At least most of it. let me show the thing. Art therapy is a way to connect to and explore your deepest thoughts and emotions. It's a little quiet. It can be hard to find the words to really grasp those feelings and get them out there.
and art can offer a gentle and safe way to unearth what goes on deep inside. And you might be surprised what you'll find there. You know, sometimes you think you know what something looks like, but then when you sit down to draw it, you realize you actually have no idea. Trying to depict your feelings makes you really have to understand what they are. Doing this in a group setting can provide a healing sense of connectedness and offer up whole new perspectives on your own inner world. I'm not a therapist myself, but I developed an interactive stream concept based on my own experiences with art therapy called Introspective Art, which I stream every Sunday on Twitch and YouTube. You don't have to be a great artist to take part. It's all about the process of expressing yourself and sharing it with others. So come hang out sometime. Yes. come hang out sometime. It just occurred to me that I used like the impact font because that's like the only font that, aside from like the default, that I found in ClipCut. Wait, ClipCut? CapCut. That's the thing. It's kind of a really inappropriate font to use for this. But anyway, what you do is awesome. Thank you. Where was I? Epic raid. Yes, there are two of me inside of me. Man, I wish there were two not Negnuses. Like, I would like steal one of them, and then you wouldn't know, because the one that's streaming is still there. Yeah. And then I would put her in my room, and then I would dote on her because I like her a lot. Anyway. Theme subjects, random TU noises. Not the most therapeutically valuable subject, but I respect it. I respect the thought. One of those trinkets that enhances your thinking, like aura rocks that makes you healthy. Oh, that is okay. I mean, if you have a really nice and clean desk and you have a really pretty rock sitting there, I'm sure that would have a nice effect on your ability to think. But like, $300, okay. That would have to be a really pretty rock, though. There's two wolves there kissing their girlfriends. Two girlfriends inside of you? Is that just what fanfic is? And Gabe keeping the rock phantom. Man, you're... I guess I was wrong about like the Houndstone thing. You're really like a lichen rock. If you like thinking as you're not a real rock fan, oh shit. Oh, rocks thrown, I guess. The Negnasa version of shots fired. There was version 1, $14 US. I see. This is version 3. Ah, okay. Negnasa used rock throw, right? I actually did that once. Like I made a post in your fan art channel, which was just a lichen rock with like a Negnasa themed moveset and nature. I forget what nature I gave it. Hopefully not quirky. I hope it wasn't quirky. Yeah. Hang on, I gotta scroll back up again. I'm missing things. A wolf inside the reality, inside the wolf, inside thoughts to the huggable Teus. Yes. I remember the pondering. Yes, the pondering. Okay. I think at this point I am caught up. Yes, indeed. Except, hi Mossy, how are you doing? I'm building monster lore. Oh, that's cool. I like monster lore. That's one of my favorite things. Theme subject: unsanctioned cloning and kidnapping. Well, that's more of a subject for, like, you know, investigative journalism or something.
You know, you could write a piece about like what I've been doing to you and the wolves. No relation, by the way. Okay, I'm caught up. I was on a rock beach a while ago and threw a bunch of rocks off the water. Nice. That's a skill. Like, I'm really bad at throwing stuff. I don't know why. Don't know if I've ever managed to make a rock, like, really skip. Tayu, don't act like you have no idea why I said that. My conscience is pure. I do have a thinking rock on my desk that I take and fidget when I'm figuring out hard stuff out. Feeling the texture is calming and focusing sensation. Oh, I mean, okay, wait. I did study like memory craft by Australian woman whose name I remember, and like certain rocks, like not certain rocks, but like rocks with a particularly unique structure and form and shape, stuff like that, you know, they can actually be used to enhance your thinking, because like they can basically be used like memory palaces. Like you know, the human brain is really wired to associate memories with places, and you know, when you have a little rock, that's basically like a tiny little place thing. And then, you know, when you touch a thing, it can really help you be like, oh wait, when I previously touched this thing, you know, I was learning about this thing, and I associate this story with this thing and stuff like that. Yeah. So, that's pseudoscience? No, it's not. I don't think it is. Wait, what did Suba say? Do you have the decaf coffee with sweetener you like? Decaf coffee. Secured buddy. Hi. Hope your Sunday gets better. Strawberries help my tummy ache. Oh. Oh, right. I just remembered I had a wheat bag in my microwave that I didn't pick up. But also, I don't feel the stomach pain as much anymore, so, strawberries help my tummy ache. I think, wait, are strawberries, was that a thing? I don't remember. I researched a bunch of like veggies and fruit while my stomach aches were like really bad. Are strawberries basic? What is going on here? Dang it. Strawberries. I guess alkaline. Basic or acidic? Generally considered acidic. Okay, no. No, that's pretty acidic. So, I don't know. That's interesting. That's interesting that they help you. Also, thank you. Yeah, you remember when I was talking about like how I did how I kind of did a thing. Hang on, I was was having an ADHD moment there. Okay, you remember how I did like a bunch of cardio on Tuesday, and then the next day I felt like really good. So get this, yesterday I was doing a lot of cardio, and today I felt really tired. So darn. I guess that didn't work out as well as it did before. Hi Richard. Oh, serious note. On my recent trip, I made life plans, like studying overseas kind of plans, and had deep release of some pent-up stuff I held for years toward family. Ooh. Oh, damn. I'm glad you got some release for that. I think you mentioned that, like, or maybe I think you were like in the process of that while, yeah, during one of those streams. It's really interesting. It's like psychology memory relating to a thing, so you remember because of the thing kinda idea. Kinda. I think I kinda get what you're talking about, but in that case it wouldn't inherently be because of anything to do with the rock. Right. No, it's not because of the rock, but like, you know, you can use basically anything with a distinct enough shape. You know, it's not because of the rock itself. That's not what I meant. Like, my mother's partner actually uses like, not Lego, like buildings for that kind of thing.
Hello.
Hi, Commodore. Yeah. Hi, Crystal. How's y'all all? I'm very tired. Then I was really like, had a big boost of like nervous energy, and now I'm tired again. Subject suggestion. For today, like I really just kind of feel like, you know, doing music. Like, I don't know, like I've recently, you know, I've been going through things, you know, like the decision to not try to pursue this as a career anymore, you know, like not making that my focus. And ever since that decision, like obviously there's been some feelings, you know, underneath the surface, but like I haven't really dared since then to like just really sit with those feelings, you know? And I think that might play a role in like not really having the ability yet to fully distance myself from like how I felt before. Like I think I need to really sit with those feelings and that stuff to really make that step once and for all. But also I won't be able to do that like in the context of a stream, so like I wouldn't posit that as like a subject for this. But I would like, you know, I would want to like do something about just like, you know, accessing your feelings, about just that process. And for that, I think just having some nice music and just really like trying to channel that into like, you know, the action of painting could really work out well. You know, move away from having like these ideas about like, you know, like if we did fear, then it would be like, you know, probably more of a cognitive thing, more of like a, this is what fear looks like, you know, and this is me looking afraid, and here's things that are scary outside of me, you know, rather than just like trying to feel that fear and then like, you know, putting it like into the energy of how you paint it and putting it into like the color choices, just feeling it out, you know. It's a different thing. So yeah, that would be my suggestion. Yeah. Blah blah blah. So, what do you think? What thinkest y'all? By the way, I guess yeah, the short only went over like the first bit, which like, yeah, we, you know, connect with the stuff and the things, we figure out the subject. It's not about art skills, you don't have to be an artist to join in. Then yeah, it's also about sharing. You can connect to yourself through the practice of, you know, drawing your thoughts and feelings. that you now can also connect to others, which is also very nice. And that connection can also give you a deeper connection to yourself because it opens up new perspectives that you might not have considered before. So yeah, sharing is also a big part of this, for which we have a did you listen to the game OSTs we all send? No, because that's gonna be for more of a React type thing, where I like, you know, I figured that once I like every time I don't know what to do during a stream, or I just want to take like a break or whatever, like I just pull one of those things and then try to react to it, you know? Because I like music reactions. No, I did not. Yeah, here it is. Here is the Google form for the submit of the thing, yes. And also put that in the other chat. Okay. What was that? Right. Dear me, I swear I'm back on my Ritalin. It's... I am medicated. We're looking around a bunch, okay, take care. Blah blah blah. Flip you, no! Don't flip me! My stomach is already struggling. This is not gonna help. I see I'm scared. Right, and of course, yeah, the form is in place so that you have the ability to share your art anonymously, because it's of course very vulnerable to share, like, you know, your thoughts and feelings like that. I will roll you that O. But why though? It doesn't sound a lot better. And yeah, then there's going to be a feedback round where basically the idea is to just speak for your own experience, like as to what thoughts and feelings this thing evokes, making it not about the artist and also not about the quality of the piece. Just, you know, for what it evokes within your soul and stuff. Yeah, thank you for the lurk, and hi Scout, how are you doing? Alright, so, I didn't hear any suggestions. I mean, not any, like, serious ones, I think. So, what we do? What we do, y'all? Like this? Okay, that's slow enough. I can work with that. Hang on, let me clear my throat. Trying to think of something. Well, you better think quick. We ain't got all day, y'all. We got a show to make here. Chop chop. Is water wet? There, honestly, I've heard different takes on that. Like, people say that as like something that's obvious, but like, I guess it's a lot like, you know, apparently water is not considered a beverage, because a beverage is like kind of defined as like basically anything you can drink that is not water. Stepping out of your comfort zone, huh? Is salt salted? That's a good comparison, actually, because salt obviously isn't salted because it is the salted. You know, it's not the salted. It's like, you can't, like, okay, how about this? You can't make water wetter. Like, if you add more water to water, it's just water. But if something is wet, then you can make it wetter by adding even more water. Right? Does that make sense? Is fire burned? No, fire is burning. Fire is the process of burning. Or combustion, as it were. If salt is not salted, is water wet? Define wet though, yeah. Like, wet is when something has like water like attached to it and stuff. But water doesn't have water attached to it. You know, if the attached water is just more water. Yeah. What if water is just 100% wettitude? Well, it is. But, I mean, I guess water could be defined as wetness, but that's a weird definition. Because that's like more of a property. And water is not a process or a property or anything. Doesn't that mean a single water molecule surrounded by water is wet? No, because like that's just more water. It's just, you know, like it's also not surrounded by water. It's just like surface tension, right? Like it's one mass of water. Yeah, there's bonds between the water molecules. Doesn't more water make it wet? No, I reject that. I reject that notion. Like, more water doesn't make it more wet. There's more potential for wetness if the more water comes into contact with something else that is not water. But more water is just more water. Is it taco sandwich? Yes. Well, no. I would. Hi there, Golden Soul. How are you doing? Thank you for the hydrate. Oh god. Yeah, go on. I left my beverage in the kitchen. Behold, a beverage. Yeah. In Ohio, it's legally a sandwich. Oh. Objective of breakthrough you achieved. Good job. If you fill up a glass of water, attaching more and more water together, you would never say the water is getting wetter, right? You would say, well, you wouldn't say the glass is getting wetter, but you know, it would make sense. You could get what they're saying. Yeah. What if the subject for today was just that everyone tried their best at drawing a witch/wizard pondering their orbs? I veto that. Because then it would be like, you know, can I share some good news? Sure. Then it would just be like a drawing contest, basically, right? That's not the point. Okay, so. I guess we have 2 ideas then. So, darn. Okay. Gonna make the poll. Another subject idea, wishes. Oh. Counterpoint, wizards are sick. I hope they get better. Okay. What draw? Music, vibes, emotion. Or, what was it? Oh yeah. Comfort zone. Going outside. Going outside. And wishes. Okay. There's a poll. 2 minutes. Gonna cast my vote. Is God a good subject? It is not. Because then we're getting into like religion and stuff. And yeah, that's it's kinda outside the stream rules and such. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, I would consider a sandwich more like if the bread slices are separate. No worries, no worries. I cast chronic arthritis on myself. Why would you do that? That seems ill-advised. Opens a big door for arguments, yeah. Yeah. Hang on, did I miss anything? But yeah, anything you could consider a sandwich to be anything that's like stuff inside of bread. Which I wouldn't consider, I mean, I guess that's the best general term we have for that, is sandwich. Which is weird. Because like I know the story behind sandwiches, which is just that there was this Duke of Sandwich or whatever, who was really, into gambling and wanted to have like some convenient way to eat stuff while gambling. So he was just like put all that stuff between some sandwich, yes. Between two slices of bread so I could just hold it in one hand and then how decadent. Is capybara a fish? No. I didn't know. Is Theseus' ship still the same ship when he has replaced a plank, then another and another, until not a piece of wood from the start is left? Yes. Because that is actually the Theseus ship argument is actually one of my favorite things, like because like my understanding of what a soul is actually derived from that. Like I read something written by Douglas Adams about that, where he went to Japan. I think it was Japan, where like this tower completely burned down, and then they rebuilt it. And he was like, well, this is still the same tower? And they were like, yeah, of course it's the same tower, because like it's still, for the people who built the tower, it still fulfills the exact same purpose. It still has the soul of that thing that it's supposed to be. And yeah, Theseus' ship is Theseus' ship. It's defined by being the ship. That is Theseus's. Right? And yeah, that's the same thing for a person. Like, you don't have probably any of the same molecules within you that you had as like a little baby, but it's still you, because like you are defined by being you, also like not just in yourself, but also as part of like a greater whole, like societally speaking and stuff. Then what's the essence of towerness or boatness that makes it so? Well, towers and boats are both constructs, both like, physically and socially speaking. So yeah, their function and the way people consider them, is what defines them. Also personality traits, memories, thoughts, not just body molecules. Yeah. Also that. I was going to say stuff, but you said everything I was going to say about Theseus. Well, hell yeah. You know what? I still give you brownie points for it. It's like a diagram for classifying foods as toast, cake, lasagna, sandwiches. Yeah. I don't know. It's one of those, I mean, it is a fun argument, because like you can get really emotional about it, but hopefully everyone understands that it's, it's all in good fun. But it's one of those things that just like, it really feels like it disturbs something in your worldview when someone is like, cereal is a soup. No. I treat all things except the things I recognize as valuable as if it has all been equivalent. Oh. How? We change over time and our minds are still ours despite being different than they once were. And how does that impact the question of whether or not it remains the same object? I don't even know what you're asking anymore. You could just repeat the same thing. Technically, the keel can be replaced, so unless they replace the keel, it is the same boat, huh? Oh. Fair. I like the idea that I'm not the me before I am rapidly ceasing, like all my dying cells, and a new thing to be dubbed me will take my place, and I'm fine with that. Oh. Good job, Rev. I've forgotten what the question was about as well, but yay. Okay. A victory was achieved? Question mark? Okay, anyway. Apparently we have decided on the subject. So let's go. We're gonna do music. And yeah, I have a piece in mind that I hope not everyone already knows too well. If you do know this song, then I would ask you to try to distance yourself from that and just take the music as it is. Hang on. And extended. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay. I hope it's not too loud. No, that should be good. Was victory achieved? No. If anything, it was a Pyrrhic victory. You aren't literally the same person. It's kind of like passing on the helm to a newer version of you, if that makes sense. I mean, that's really one of those things that's just a matter of definition, like what works better for you. Like, you know, It's also a matter of, like, perspective. Like, in a greater context, you are still you. But, like, personally speaking, you have evolved into something that is, like, you know, like, thinking of it like evolution, you know? Like, if your younger self was one species and your older self was another species, then, you know, at some point they would be incompatible enough that they would have to be distinguished species, right? Yeah, but the point is, I don't know, yeah. You can kind of, you know, it's all just models of, like, how to think about something or not, you know, and yeah. I don't know, my brain is ceasing to function. Yeah, I drew an art from what Dell said? Huh. Wondering if I should post it? I mean, sure. I mean, check visual art. Visual art. I am art and I am visual. Wait, what? What is even happening here? Hang on. First of all, you get quiet for a moment. What? I've been getting people to rap on stream. It's fun. Just let your head pour out the sludge that has stayed stagnant for so long. Is that something Dell has said? Like, today? Oh? That's Celeste music? No, it is not. Yeah? Oh, I missed that. But, like, oh, what is your reaction? Is that not your crush? Are you inhaling your crush? Is that your head pour out the sludge that has stayed stagnant for so long? Or like, like your You've been thinking so much about your crush that you just... Oh. He's like pouring out of your mouth. Okay, okay. It's neat. That means a lot, no? Oh, wait. Hang on. Not sure about this version. Let's go with this one. Yeah. And we're gonna loop it. Okay. Also, yeah. It's stitched closed mouth. Be like, nope, I'm not doing that. Nope. Oh, music notes. Oh, I see. Okay. Now, let's get going here. And let me clear my throat again. Okay, so, yeah. We're gonna be drawing to this song. I'd like to submit one at some point. Is the prompt just how we are feeling, or our mental state? The prompt right now would be drawing to music. So, yeah, it could. I mean, it's relatively close to that because, like, basically just listen to this music, like really let it envelop you, like really get immersed, and then try and find a way to put that into like colors, into shapes. See like maybe what scenes pop up in your head and how like the emotions that are associated with that. You know, the point of the exercise is to really be able to access your feelings and to like, you know, put them out there, express them in a way that is like unrelated to like to words, in a way that is more, you know, direct, like trying to find a direct route between your heart and, you know, outside of you. You know, because yeah, that's something I struggle with, to just like feel those feelings and not like overly intellectualize them or anything like that. And that's why I think this is a very valuable exercise. The only thing I can think of when I listen to music are scenarios I come up with for stories. Oh. I mean, well, I don't know. You could try and like just come up with a scenario and then see like what colors it would have and like how you would depict it if it was like just one scene, just one image. Or, you know, a sequence of images. I guess that works too. Yeah. People have I think therefore I am, but I like I am, therefore is therefore there is one else. All of us are flesh, we don't exist physically, it's just the self-expression of egos that lumps of meat in our skulls were never experienced outside try to make sense of it all with the limited feelable senses that the flesh mech of the body understands. That is a lot. I would need a moment to like really dissect that. But I would disagree with the flesh mech thing because like yeah, I think you're not like you know, something piloting a soul but piloting a mech suit, but like rather your soul is the product of that mech suit, you know. Anyway, let's get started. Half an hour, and there's an ad break coming up. So, by the way, there's a time limit to make sure that we don't like overthink it, don't try to be like too perfectionist and stuff, right? Just figure out an image, figure out like a feeling, and try to express that. I do not think, therefore I do not am. I didn't even know about that meme, but I've said that before and I'm very proud of it. It's a funny phrase. Now, let me bring up the thing. Mm. 3925. I heard this song recently during my workout, and there's something, to me at least, very healing about it. Very introspective, very meditative. So it seemed like a good fit. Just like really sit with it for a while and just see what you find there, which I'm gonna try to do now. Okay, I got something. Hang on. Yes, okay. Wow. Yeah. Seems like a good format. What? No. Okay. So. Yeah. And then can we get some of this too? Mm-hmm. And then... Let's go with that for now, sure. We'll see how it works out. Just trust the process. What if... hang on. Sure. Actually, hang on. Yeah.
Taiyu, I think your turn signal is stuck.
My what? Also Taiyu? What? Stuck. Yes. That does not seem like a very good turn signal. Natürlich fucking Stuck, was auch sonst, ja. What else? Spray paint. Yeah, brush. Maybe even... Maybe even... Okay, gotta readjust, reconfigure. Where was I? I gotta keep checking that I'm not like over intellectualizing Just being like, oh yes, this sounds like water, and the water has this, and this, and this. Trying to focus on the feeling, which I don't want to talk too much about like what this makes me feel, because I don't want to influence what you guys feel in it. Like, this is a very personal thing, like how music feels to you. And that's why we're doing all this, right? So, So yeah, I don't know. But it's not just like, there's more there than just like, you know, tranquil water something. That's all I'll say. How music feels to you. To you. To you. How music feels to you. I want to say what it feels like, but I don't want to influence your thought process. Yeah. It's okay. One keeps losing the internet whenever I take it in my hands, for example, to type in chat. This is mildly frustrating. Oh man. Sorry to hear that. Anything you can do about that? Like, it sounds like a strange problem. I can't imagine that you're the only one. Oh. Okay, I was drawing on the wrong layer. Oh no. That is not good. I don't want to draw on this layer. Well, darn. Okay, let's retry this. Hi there, Mel. How are you doing? If you'd like to join us today, just capture the vibes of the music. See what pops out. I'd be interested to see what you come up with. Doesn't have to be anything complex. Like, honestly, even just the colors here would be something. Doing good, and you? I'm doing pretty alright. Glad to hear you're doing good. My fellow sleepy person. Currently doing like some admin stuff may join in a little. I could buy a Wi-Fi repeater because the router is in the other apartment. I feel my hands and closing the phone might be enough to cut it off. Oh dear. Could buy a Wi-Fi repeater? Nope. Or ask the company if they can give us one. EP for real, right? The EP is so real. Man. This looks so much worse than what I did before. On the wrong layer. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, Tayu. It's not about the quality. It's not about the quality. You're doing the thing again. Tayu, you silly goober. Silliest goober of all time. If you think you've seen a silly goober, you ain't seen shit. But to be fair, hang on. Frickin'. I swear. Okay. Heading off. Good night. Good night. Thank you for being here. Have a good rest. And, yeah, just take care of yourself. Oh. Hello there. Thank you for the follow. Okay. And that is that. Submitted? Ooh. I think this might be like your latest submission so far. Curious to see what you came up with. Might be similar to yours now that I look at it? Huh. I don't know if this was necessarily like the absolute best, because it does convey like a rather particular sense of space, I suppose. Papa. Okay, now, Currently I don't have audio since I'm working on stuff, but I'm seeing an outline in like 5 minutes, and right now I'm thinking, I wonder if we can still pull it off. I mean, it's gonna have to remain an outline.
Skyfish. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's a really pretty song. One minute left. Okay. Once again, I put too much focus on like trying to make the Deyu look good. I can't can't get over that perfectionism. But okay, this is done for now. Oh, let's see, what have we got? Okay, we have one submission so far. Yeah, I feel that. This song, I mean, hang on, not the song. I mean, yes, the song, but not the song. The point is, come back into reality, do you? So, yeah, there's a yearning there. There is a yearning there. Like, okay, no, I guess I should talk about this song. So, like, I can see why this would be drawn like that. Like, you hear something like this and, like, you know, it's very wide, a very wide sound, and, you know, it suggests this wide sense of space. And there's such beauty there. Like, the beauty is like in these little twinkles. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. They kind of echo a little bit through that space. So, yeah, I guess we're both like the kind of people who would hear that kind of thing and feel like we're like in this vast space and there's all this beauty out there and we want to reach out to it. At least that's what I see here. Thank you for the hug. Yeah. I wonder? There's an interesting placement of like this hill that you're standing on. Oh, take care. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, part of me wanted to think that like maybe this is a continuation of the common like you know, world theme that we often see in your images. But then again, it probably seems more like I guess it's more like a not so much, you know, the pressure of the world, but rather just showing this, you know, being earthbound, being bound to the earth. Like it kind of grounds you, but not like in a good way necessarily, but like rather keeping you tied down, weighed down. So you feel like you can't quite reach all those beautiful things out there. Let me do the thing quick. What's also interesting is that like, there's a certain visual similarity between the night sky and your head. I don't know if that was intentional or if that matters whether it is or not. But like, really feels like, you know, that's where you are with your head in the clouds or even beyond, you know? dreaming, traveling through space, in your thoughts. Yeah. You have curly hair, I know, but still. But still, though. Okay, and yeah. I don't have much to say for this. It's a really peaceful song. I guess it is. And so far, that's the only submission I have. Is anyone else submitting something? Just asking? Show of hands? Or, well, I guess not necessarily show of hands if you aren't, like, if you're doing it anonymously, I guess. Oh dear. Oh, just rendering? Okay. But typing? Okay, okay. Both of you assume I have hands? If you don't, then I'm very... I would, but I am like fighting God at Visual Studio. Oh no! If you don't have hands, I'm very impressed by your ability to type with either your feet or your nose. My small sketchbook is complete. I now have the large one I got from Perth. Ooh. Strong notebook. Big strong notebook. Okay. So yeah, how did you like this submission? I know not everyone is a fan of this subject. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I kind of messed up by trying too hard to make the figure look right. You got me. I cannot type with feet, only very slowly deactivate the flashlight with nose sometimes. No. It's okay, nobody's perfect. That just reminded me of, I saw a short by someone who was like, you know, they got, I guess, a criticism that they should draw more like average-looking women. So they drew like an average woman with, like, you know, less than 2 arms, less than two feet, and stuff like that. And less than 2 eyes. Yeah. I have an idea for another art from what Camelma said. I need my big sketchbook. Okay. Looking forward to what you got. Alright. Okay, if we got a bunch of new submissions, then I'm gonna go ahead and take a 5-minute break. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Ah, wait. It doesn't have the thing. Hey.
Oh, beautiful.
Next what? Oh god. Oh no.
This is perfect. Oh my god, this is so good. Oh, this is so perfect. Oh no.
You've gotta avoid
panicking at all cost. Just stay well aware of where you are. Can someone clip that? Including the goofy laugh, that would be wonderful. The principle of conserving energy is such an important factor. Like your body just always assumes like conserving energy is the first most important thing, and then you basically have to like send in the proper paperwork to really like demand, like give me more muscles. I need them. And then you need to keep resending that, like, no, I still need it. I still need those muscles. Really, believe me. They're super important. Like, see how much I'm using them. See. In fact, give me even more of those. Give me more of that, please. Like, see how much more muscles I'm using them. Look how much I'm pushing myself to the limit. Like, more muscles, please. And your body is like, okay, fine. I guess we can arrange for that. Search without speed and oh, come on! Don't give it to me. Don't hand it to me like that, man. But it's fine. This game. It's fine.
Well, hey there, guys. Well, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm gonna be playing some Celeste. Did you know that Celeste is but a trans girl? That's some secret Celeste facts, right coming to you straight from my dome to your home. Coming to you fresh from the Sonic the Hedgehog laboratories. I'm not gonna hurt my throat, I'm gonna hurt your dad.
What? Why? Don't hurt my dad, please.
Unsafe, kitty. Please.
Oh yeah.
I can go even deeper. Fear me, or please do not fear me. Actually, don't fear me at all. I'm very sweet. Oh, I try to be at least.
Yeah. You got that range, bruh.
Either you take a break or you're shopping for a boppin'. Aw shit, I wouldn't want to be shopping for a boppin'. If I wanted to shop for a bop, I would go on Amazon. Because then I could tell them to just give it to my neighbor. Hey God. Hello. This is Tayu, your emotional support animal. I'm a mental health content creator, and hi. Welcome, floofs. Hang on. Let me. First of all. Wait. Okay. Hi. Let me give you a shout out. What's up? Ah. Thank you, Buggo. Harvester. I'm not familiar with that game. What is it? How we stream? I hope you had a good one. Hello, welcome in. Hi, hello, hi. Oh wait.
Should I have gone and checked that car?
Oh, you're cute.
Hold on. What, please? Oh, look, a pedo van. Nice.
Oh,
So
too close.
don't
Okay.
touch the thingies. Don't touch
Ooh, a horror streamer.
the thingies. Don't touch the thingies.
It's you.
Don't touch the thingies.
Don't touch the thingies.
I didn't touch the thingies.
Not without consent. Yes.
What's up? Hi, thank you for the follow, by the way. Ah, dear, hello. We just got done drawing for a thing that is like, for introspective art, which is what I call the stream concept, which is based on art therapy, which I don't call art therapy because I'm not a therapist, and even if I was, I couldn't provide a therapeutic environment on stream. But yeah, hi. So, thank you so much. What brings you here? I'm very happy to have you. And also, Bry Superfly, hello there. Some Axel, hi. I hope the creation of you was not too painful, or something. Ah. Yes. So, a cult classic horror game, huh? So, what makes it interesting? I do like some horror games sometimes, you know, like, like I said, I'm a mental health content creator, and you know, my main inspiration is like, Jacob Geller, and you know, he literally just makes he makes a lot of videos that are called like the fear of something. And it's like, yeah. And also one of my favorite videos of his is like, why is the music of horror games so beautiful? And yeah, there's a lot that you can get out of horror. Like it's a very primal emotion. And yeah. And you know, the conclusion for why horror game music is often so beautiful is like that these games often, well, at least that's how I interpret the conclusion, is that they often touch on something very real. Like, oftentimes the horror is not like... The horror is often more like, is this what life is? Is this what it's really like? You know, it's more existential and stuff. And so the emotion it conveys is often more like some kind of yearning or some kind of like, you know, something deeper than just like, ooh, there's a big scary monster, you know? Harvester is as far from wholesome as you can get, so viewer discretion is advised. Oh dear. Chat voted on it for the next game, so oh dear. So, is it very gory and stuff? I'm thinking of what a harvester is, and I don't like the association with that it's creating in my mind. Hope tummy good soon. Hello. Hello, wait, Truk. Wait, Truk? Wait, Truk? Oh, Truk. Truk is in our hearts and souls. Yes, Truk is very in our hearts and souls. It's like, you know, it just keeps rolling. Let's call it psychological terror with gore on top. Oh dear, I'm not a fan of gore, to be honest. I mean, I came a long way since I was a kid. You know, as a kid I could not like watch like Cow and Chicken or something while eating. So yeah, I was very squeamish. You know that I don't know if you know Cow and Chicken, but like it was one of those gross out cartoons from the 90s. Also, speaking of my hurting tummy, be right back. There. Got a little nice warm wheat bag for my tummy. So, yeah. If you need to rest after a long stream, don't worry about it. Please go ahead and do so. And other than that guy showing his behind, I kinda like Cow and Chicken. I mean, he wasn't the only one. It was also Cow, you know, very prominently. Big ol' rosy butt. Yeah. So. Yeah. If you need to rest, do some self-care, then, yeah, go ahead and be my guest. But also, yeah, you can go ahead and lurk if you want. It's all good. Now, we have a new submission here. Other than red guy, alright, already read that. So, for those who just came in, the exercise, the thing here was to, just listen to this music, see what it makes you feel, and yeah, and just try to like connect to that and express it in this form. It's like an exercise to, you know, stop intellectualizing, just like feel and try to train that connection between your feelings and like, you know, your ability to express them. Now this. That's very intense. It's a lot more energetic than I would have thought, like, so what, just, hang on. It's hard to just divorce it from the song itself. Now, let's just look at this, like, in itself. It's very playful, is the sense I get from it. Like, so sparkly and bright, extremely colorful. Also has a sense of like going somewhere. Like, I can't help feeling like these birds are like moving away into like the sunset with the ether, into a magical portal. It's very whimsical. Like, got a very like power of imagination vibe. Like your mind makes it real, creating worlds. Very bubbly. Also interesting, huh? These birds are blue and pink. I mean, I don't even know if they're necessarily birds, but you know, that's what I'm gonna think with that kind of shape and that kind of formation. Yeah, it feels a lot like, I don't know, it feels like possibility. Like an explosion of something. Take a deep breath. Hi there, Spice. Spicy. Wait, You've said things before, and I don't know if I said hi to you. Oh, I did. Hi. Okay. Deep breath. All right. I did, yeah. Yeah. It's a very, very dreamlike. Which I guess makes sense with, like, you know, the sense of, like, possibility. Almost psychedelic. Like you're looking into the sky and just seeing, imagining all these colors, entering into another world, maybe. Can't help noticing, like, I see a sense of, like, longing in all three images I've seen so far, including my own, of course. So, that's interesting. Also, I didn't want to dump too much, but if you don't mind, I've been a little stressed lately because of stuff happening at work. Oh, Oh. I mean, sure, go ahead. Also, yeah, if anyone else has any thoughts on this, please do share them. I was dealing with render, I sent it, thank you. Yeah. Okay, let me see what they said about this. It didn't make me feel anything because music without lyrics doesn't tend to do that, but it just kind of drew the way it looked in my head. It was a lot of bright yellow and cyan with smooth glowing spheres that were cool to the touch, yet each followed by a fine mist that was warm. I imagined a bunch of magic birds flying into the sunset, pairs somehow using each other's presence to boost their own flight further up, and thus moving in alternating jumps in sync, sometimes spiraling around each other, their flight paths forming a helix shape. I don't know, I didn't really think of much else. Huh. That's fascinating. It's hard for me to imagine that you would, like, get all these images in your head without feeling much. I cannot grasp how that works, you know? But, I hope you didn't mind it too much then. But yeah, this is fascinating. Bright yellow, and cyan with smooth glowing spheres that were cool to the touch, and each followed by a fine mist that was warm. Oh. I wonder what's happening there, like in your mind. Oh. Like, is it just like each instrument has its own feel to it? Music just has colors and shapes. Ada musica. Answer synesthesia. Yeah, but I don't know. I figured, I always figured that like synesthesia would still like, you know, make it, that it would just intensify like the feelings you have for the stuff, because like you feel it in more dimensions, I guess, right? Like it's, if I figure that if like I could not just hear this music but like even see it, then it would be like, whoa, I'm so immersed right now, right? Because like all my senses are playing a role. It's the fact that I've been transferred without my input, whether I wanted to be at the new location or not. Nothing serious, just annoying. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, just this loss of agency. Like, agency is a big part of of feeling like stable, feeling safe, and, you know, in control, of course. Like, it's not cool that like you didn't have any ability to like you know, influence that decision. Like, yeah, it's gonna throw you off your balance for a while. And I hope you can find like a new equilibrium with that situation. And I don't know, see if you can find some way to reestablish like your sense of agency at work, make yourself heard and understood, and see if, I don't know, even if it's just like something small, like I don't know what kind of work you do, maybe even just like arranging your desk to be like the way you want it to be, right? Like, I don't know, putting like something personal there that makes you feel like, hey, this is my thing, I brought this here, I don't care what anyone says, it's just this thing that reminds me of home, and I like it makes me feel comfortable, and it's my decision to put that there, you know, something like that. I don't really feel any emotions about music. I can't imagine the emotions is trying to evoke, but without context or story, it's just something nice to listen to. Interesting. Would you like to develop that skill too? Or is it, I don't know if it's a skill you can develop, honestly. I don't know. Thanks for listening to my yapping, of course. Alright, well, thank you for that submission. Okay, we got another one then. Intéressant. Ah wait. Oh, this is no, I just didn't actually download it. Good job, Dayu. There we are. It sounds super inconvenient to start getting sad over a song that isn't even relatable. Fair enough. But wait. Did you have any feelings about, like, I mean, you started imagining a scene about, like, these birds and stuff like that, right? Like, wait, was it birds? Did you think of it as birds, or... Don't fully remember. Oops. Oh. Yeah, magic birds. Did that evoke anything? In turn? Because, like, I don't... but that was just thinking, not really feeling anything. Oh, I see. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh. Because, like, I don't necessarily, start feeling sad about any music that is sad. But, once I start, like, actively putting myself in there, right? Trying to really access it, then it's a different story. So, I don't know, I figured, like, maybe, you were kind of creating a story by painting that. The most I could say I was feeling was just neutrally enjoying it. Oh. Alright. Oh. So this. Oh. So this is interesting because, like, again, we have, like, this sense of reaching out. And there's these floating shapes. No, there's an interesting contrast there too. So the whole thing is very energetic, like it's lopsided, and there's, like, this person basically falling, flying, running, jumping, and reaching out, and the other person seems at rest, even though everything else is off kilter. And they're emitting a light from their hand. Now, are you an artist or something? Because you're really... Because I'm really... Wait, is something else coming? I feel like that sentence isn't complete. I'm waiting for the... I'm waiting. Hang on. Hello. Hi, Senko. Because I am really... Oh. Well, I didn't draw this one. Right now I'm being an art analyst. Because I am really... Okay, sorry. If that's what that meant, then yeah. I mean, I guess I am. I guess I am an artist. I mean, I'm... Depending on your definition. I don't like to think of myself as an artist because, like, I used to want to be an artist, but then put too much pressure on myself to the point that I didn't actually make anything. So, I just like to think of myself as someone who can create art. And I guess relax, but I don't think it was the music that was making me relax. It just wasn't making me feel worse. Fair enough. Okay, so also, hi there, Senko. Welcome in. If you're looking for what I made, then that's gonna come soon. But yeah, for now. So this thing that Delizar made, I'm getting a sense of, like, instability here, but, like, what it feels like to me is that there's this one person, coming in from the top right, whose world is like off kilter, and they're like, you know, falling basically, and they really wish for some stability. And there's this one person who is just at ease, who, you know, they seem to have like a wizard hat. Maybe, you know, speaking of agency, you know, they're a magician, a mage, who, you know, maybe they have like real control over their own world. Maybe, you know, even if the world is like a 2D plane that's like flipped over, they can still be like, no, I just choose to have gravity like this. And yeah, and it feels to me like, you know, the person is like falling, trying to reach out for this more stable person who is like emitting this light, who is emitting a light of hope. And to also reach this stability. I see it as them being blown away. Yeah, that's also a possibility. It's just, I don't know. It feels to me like they still have a bit of an active role. Like, it looks to me like they're kind of jumping, even though, like, I don't know, like they're jumping towards the person not being blown away and reaching out actively. So I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. Okay. Parked Expulsion is the title. Huh. Okay, I guess it is Expulsion. What? Parked Expulsion? So... Huh. I wonder where you got that sense from the music. Huh. Also, Melancholy, you were struggling with the music, with the art program. Are you still in the process of submitting, or no? Some consider Teiyu the devourer of vowels an artist, and they are right. Well, darn. I suppose so. I suppose I can't argue against that. Yes, oh. Pat. Not the art program? Oh. What was it? Hang on. Did you say? I don't think I'll have time to make anything. I'm fighting code demons. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, Delazar, I would be curious to hear more about your thought process there. Cause, yeah. That's interesting. I don't quite understand, and I would like to be able to. Now, it's based on how I kind of made, whatever, and the music made me think of an anime scene where the ground is cratered and a boom should be heard, but pretty soft music is shown, as this is not a fight or a struggle, but instead it's a finish to a struggle that has happened for far too long. Oh. Okay, interesting. And your brain works in interesting ways. That's fascinating. So it's like, I think latest season of Demon Slayer, the explosion at Ubashiki. Oh, I haven't watched that. So it's more like a pause in time where, like, you know, for a moment, like, everything changes. Like, there's, like, time kind of stands still, and you just, it's just this moment of, like, tranquility, like an Eye of the Storm situation, except it's not like a place, but like a moment in time. Alright. Then that was our last submission. So, here is what I painted. Ababa. Ah. Ay. Okay. That was the scene. So yeah. Hi, Ina. That is reference. Also, I used the picture of God reaching to man as a reference. Oh. Interesting. Oh. So, yeah. What does this evoke in y'all? What kind of feeling do you see? I thought of that, but I thought it would be dumb to say it. Oh, there's nothing dumb about that. Skyfish, yes. But what is it about Skyfish? What does Skyfish make you think? Oh, that's a good question, actually. Skyfish are a very common idea, very common art trope. There's something very powerful about the image of them. I think it's, I don't know, it might be something about, like, I struggle to trust my gut, same. Ah, thank you for the follow. You're now part of the herd. And I hope you enjoy that. Yeah. We both had thoughts of smooth, bright spheres. Huh. Yeah, true. I guess, I don't know. What is it about it? Is it like association with space, twinkly, twinkly stars or something? Although, that's not really smooth spheres, is it? Interesting. It is the piano for me that has that shape. Oh. Oh. The notes feel smooth and spherical to me. Oh. I see. Yeah, so, my thought process, so, like, not just any piano though, this specific one with the filters that are on it, So yeah, I don't know, this, like I said earlier, like, something about this music really evokes a sense of longing in me. Like, it's, I try to figure out, like, you know, I want to make these playlists for, like, to use music as a tool for, like, you know, managing your emotions. And I have this grid for it where I sort them by emotions and intensity. And I wouldn't be able to place this emotion. It was like, I feel a sense of melancholy there, but I think that might just be me, right? Like the music itself is just like pretty. And I guess, I don't know, there's this association between beauty and sadness. Sonder, good point, yeah. There's this association between like beauty and sadness, and I think that's just it. Like, yeah. I don't know, can fit into it. I can understand why I'd give you that feeling. And yeah. Something of those big feels emotions, the big ones. Obviously it has this sense of like water, like, you know, with the whale sounds or whatever it is. It's also, you know, the track, by the way, is it's, hang on, clock. Clock towers beneath the sea from A Hat in Time. I can recognize the emotion it evokes in people, but I don't feel them myself. Yeah, but somehow it felt right to place myself like outside of the water. If the water is more like in the sky and unreachably far away. And then I guess something about water too is like there's, you know, this sense of freedom, like kind of like flying, you know, swimming in water is just kind of like flying in air, except like, you know, more actually reachable for us earthbound creatures. And then what is it about skyfish, sky whales, space whales? There's something dreamlike about them. I guess maybe, you know, in dreams things can be multiple things at the same time. And the sky can be an ocean. Just, well, still being the sky. And in that sense, you know, there's a certain sense of like dissolution of the self, where like everything becomes one. There's no boundaries, there's only freedom. Something like that, yeah. On that note, I also, you know, I kinda started with just closed eyes. And then I kind of scribbled them so much that like I wanted to give the impression that like they could be just a little bit open. And I painted in the form with like both the colors of the sky and like the kind of sunsetish color below. Kind of like using into it, like reaching out and becoming part that sky ocean. Like you're trying to disappear into it. Sky/space whales? Dream? What if I Freud you that you're yearning to play Link's Awakening? Perhaps. Perhaps I am. In every state, but wait, what was it? In every respect, but physical, I am currently playing Link's Awakening. Alright, y'all. And with that, we're done for today. I'm gonna go put something into my stomach. And yeah. We'll find someone to raid. No.
Like they're
See.
getting some momentum.
So who do we raid? We do have this person. We'd also, been a while since we raided this person. Oh, well, there's a lot of people on right now. There's a bunch of people. A heckin' lot of them. Can you suggest? What is your suggestion? What is your suggestion? Y'all in Discord? Yeah. See y'all in the Discord. If you've been lurking and you wanna do a thing here, yeah, I'm gonna see what they're about right now. Art and vibes. Hang on, I know a person I want to rate. Alright. Split it up. I want to rate Ikazin. Yes. Alright. Yes. You've rated Tony before, just on a different account. Oh. Really? A different account? Right, y'all. Please follow me on Blue Sky or Twitter or join our Discord. Discord is a very good, is full of cute people. Remember Fellowstorm99? I do not. I remember them even less than I remember Chronic Tonic, honestly. Sorry. And yes, also please follow me on YouTube on both the channels. That will mean a lot. And yeah, maybe it was a different account. They've had a few out here. And yeah, if you have subscribed, please copy this right message. It's got cute dancing to use. Otherwise, this one with the cute dancing dinosaurs is also good. Or you can replace the emotes with whatever you like. Whatever feels right to you. Either way, make yourselves heard. And yeah, we're gonna raid Ikazin. And yeah, Ikazin is a good old friend-shaped creature. When you played Spiritfarer. Oh, okay. And yeah, Ikazin is also relaxing and art and stuff. Yes. So, it seems right. So, raid Ikazin. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do next week, necessarily, entirely, totally. Like next week, I'm gonna try for like 3 streams. Oh, sure. Oh, no.
Need this for 8 message. Thank you. Thank you for the resub. That really means a lot. Yeah. Oh man, I'm my sense is dissolving. Yes, my sense of self is dissolving into the ether. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll try not to leave you guys hanging for too long without any streams, but yeah. Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah. One thing is for sure. Next week, again, at the same time, we're gonna be doing this thing. And I don't know, maybe next time we'll have an Anu with me and present to keep me company and do a thing. And yeah. Yeah. Anyway, take care. And remember that you're loved. Bye-bye.